Now we are going to see round to the nearest 100. Round to the nearest 100. 332 is between, that is 300 to 400. The question is 332. This number lies between 300 to 400. That you know it very well. So 332 is closer to what? 300. So 332 is rounded to what? 300. That is, I have already told you, this number lies between 300 to 400, that you know it very clearly. 332, the last two digits you have to consider, ones and tens. This is less than 350. I have told you that means you have to go to the forward direction. That is, forward means, that is, which one is very close to 332 means 300 is very close. Okay, 332 is very closer to, that is 332 is less than 350. So less than 350 means you have to go to the forward direction, and that means 332, which this number is closer to, that is closer to what? 300. That is what the rounded is 300. Okay, so 332 is rounded to 300. That is 300 is the right answer for the question. Next, we are going to the exercise. Now you can understand the sum in a better way. So round to the nearest 10. I have told you 488. Look at this number. That is 488. So ones, tens, 100. That is 100. So 8, 8 and 4. 488. So look at the ones place. That is, what is the number in ones place? 8. This is greater than 5. So greater than 5 means you have to what? Consider it becomes what? Next to large number. Next to large number only you have to consider. Next larger number, what is the number? So 8 is greater than 5. 8 is what? 8 is greater than 5. 8 is greater than 5. So 8 is greater than 5 means what you have to consider the next larger number, and also nearest to 10. It's end with 0, that is the last digit is 0. This ones place becomes 0. So is greater than 5 means you have to, you can add with another, you can consider another method. So this 8 becomes what? 9. That is answer is what? 490. Because greater than 8 is greater than 5. Consider only the ones place value. 8 is greater than 5. So you have to consider the next larger number. Next large, no, not larger, the next large number. That is, next large number means 488 is closer to 490. So always end up with 0. So ones place becomes 0. This 8 becomes what? 9. So 488 is closer to 490. So round round to the nearest 10 is, that is round to the nearest 10 of 488 is 490. This is the answer for this question. Next question, 225. So 225. This is ones place, this is tens place, this is 100 place. So you have to consider only the ones place value. That is ones, tens and 100. So ones place what? 5. 5 means the midway point. 5 is the midway point. So midway point means it is a what? Middle part of the number. Middle part of the number. So 5. So I told you 5 and greater the 5. Greater 5. 5 and greater the 5 means that if the number ends with 5 and greater than 5 means what you're going to do? You have to consider the what? Backward direction, and the next larger number, next large number you have to write. So anyhow, the ones place becomes 0. So 225 is closer to this 2, this tens place 2 becomes 3. So 225 is closer to 230. So the round to the nearest 10 is 230. This is the right answer. See, you have to consider the ones place value 5 first. 5 and greater the 5 by 5 and greater the 5 means you have to what? Consider the next large number only. So next large number means end up with nearest 10 means the ones place becomes 0. So the tens place this 2 becomes 3 because 225 is closer to what? 230. That is what you have written, 230. See, even though you can say 5 and greater than 5 means you have to consider as 1. You have to add with the tens place number. What is the number in the tens place? 2. So 2 plus 1 what? 3. So 2, 3. The always nearest 10 means the last one's place becomes 0. So end with 0. So 230. This is also one method. Okay. Next. 65, it is also midway point. So this is what? Tens and ones, 5 and 6. So 5 ones and 6 tens, we can call it as 65. So you can consider the ones place, that is 5. This is the midway point. So it becomes what? 70 is the answer. 70 means 5 and greater than 5 means what? 5 and greater than 5 means you have to consider the next large number. So 65 is closer to 70. So rounded to the nearest 10 is 70. Next 22. So look at this number 22, ones place 2 and tens place 2. So that 22, you have to consider the ones place. What is the number is given in the ones place? 2. 2, that means 2 is less than 5. So you have to go to the forward direction. So 22 is closer to what? 20. So round to the nearest 10, that is the answer is 20. So 22 round to the nearest 10 is what? 20 is the answer for the question. Next, round to the nearest 100. So look at this number 436. So this is 436 ones, tens and 100. So 6, 3, 4, 436. So 6 ones, 3 tens and 4 hundreds. So you have to consider the last 2 digits, ones place and tens place. 36 is what? 36 is less than 50. Less than 50. 50 or less. That is, I told you, it is 5 and greater than 5. And 5 and less than 5, we can consider for what? Tens, nearest 10. Here, 50. So 50 is, that is here 36 is less than 50. You have to consider the midway point, that number is 450. This number lies between 400 to 500. So 436 midway point, we have to consider what is the midway point, what is the mid number for 400 to 500 means that is 450. The number is given 436. So 436 you have to go to the forward direction. So 436 is closer to what? 400. So I've told you nearest 100 means end up with 2 zeros. So 436 is closer to what? 400, because this number lies between what? 400 to 500. So 400 to 500 means 436 is less than 450. So you have to go to the forward direction. So 436, which is very closer to 436, means 400. That is the round off to the nearest 100. 770. See, look at this. HTO 0, 7 and 7. So you have to consider the last 2 digit, ones place 0 and tens place 7. That means 70. This is greater than 50. This is greater than 50, and 50 and greater than 50 means you have to go to the backward direction. Next large number only we have to consider. So this number lies between 700 to 800. Number lies between. Lies, L-I-E-S, lies between 700 to 800. So 770 is closer to 800. So the answer for the question is what? 800. This is the what? Next nearest to the 100. Around to the nearest 100. The third question is 912. See ones place 2 and tens place 1. You have to consider the last 2 digits, that is 12. 12 is what? Less than 50. 12 is less than 50. This number lies between 900 to 1000. But this 912 is less than 950, so you have to go to the forward direction. That is 912 is closer to 900. So nearest 100 value is 900. For this question, the answer is 900. This is the near round to the nearest 100. The 900 is the answer. For 436, the answer is what? 400. Round to the nearest. 770, the answer is what? This is the answer. 770 round to the nearest is answer is 800. 912 round to the nearest is 900. I'll repeat once again. 436 nearest 100 is what? 400. 400 is the answer. 436 nearest 100 round to the nearest 100 answer is 400. 770 what? Round to the nearest 100 is 800 is the answer. 912 the answer is 900. Round to the nearest 100 is 900. Okay, that's it.